In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the rear brakes on your Volkswagen Passat. This is going to be located behind the rear wheels. Let's get started. Using a right angle pick, go around and remove all of the plastic caps. Using a 17mm socket, remove the 5 lug studs. When we remove this last stud, the wheel is going to want to fall off. Have a hand on it. Remove the last lug stud and remove the wheel. Using a 13mm wrench, remove the 2 caliper bolts. Remove the 2 bolts. Pull the caliper back off of the bracket. Using a 14mm triple square, we're going to remove our 2 caliper bracket bolts. Remove the 2 bolts and remove the bracket. Using a T30 bit, remove the rotor screw. Using a hammer, we're going to loosen the rust weld between the rotor and the hub. Remove the rotor. Using a wire wheel or a sanding disc, go ahead and clean your hub. Get it nice and shiny. Using some never sees, we're going to go around our hub where our rotor is going to sit. Using a clean rag with some brake parts cleaner, we're going to go around the face of our rotor and clean off any of the oil or dirt. Flip it over. Do the same thing on the other side. Install the rotor. Line it up with the rotor screw. Snug it down. Using a caliper twist pushback tool, we're going to push our caliper back. If you're able to, now would be a good time to open your bleeder, attach a hose to it, and bleed off all of the old brake fluid that's in your system. And then once you're done fully pushing it back, close the bleeder. Remove the pads out of the bracket. Remove the tins, pull straight up, remove all 4 of them. Using a wire brush, we're going to clean our bracket, clean where the tins are going to sit on both sides. Using a bit of silicone paste, we're going to paint where our tins are going to sit. Do this on both sides. Remove the pin from the bracket, pull the boot down off of it, pull it straight out. Using a clean rag with some brake parts cleaner, go ahead and clean off all of the old grease. If your pin looks rusty at all, take a wire brush to it, get it all nice and shiny again. Pull one of these out at a time. One of them should have a boot, the other should not. Make sure they go back into their respective hole. Take some silicone paste, paint the slider, install it back into the bracket, push it in, twist it around, make sure it moves freely. Repeat the same process for the other pin. Install the tins onto the bracket. Do this on both sides. Install the caliper bracket. Get the bolts started. Snug the bolts down. Torque the caliper bracket bolts to 90 foot-pounds. Install the brake pads into the caliper bracket. Install the caliper. Get the bolts started. Snug the bolts down. Torque the bolts to 26 foot-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench on it, do the best you can. Install the wheel. I'm going to get one lug stud started. Snug it down. Install the rest of the lug studs. Snug them down with a gun. Using a 17mm socket, we're going to torque our lug studs to 103 foot-pounds in a star pattern. Install the plastic caps. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.